What's up, SWTOR? Kid here with another video for the patch 2.0 changes and stuff like that. We're going to review some armor for the Jedi Guardians. And before we start, I just got to say, excuse me for my voice. I'm fighting a cold here, so if I sound like shit, I'm sorry. Um, Here's what we got. We're doing a little bit of research here, and what I noticed on my last video, there's partisan gear, challenger or conqueror gear, and then firebrand gear. So it came to the conclusion, I was talking to a couple of people, that there's two PvP, again, the same thing. There's two PvP vendors. One's Master Garage, PvP Warzone. The other guy is Ken Parn, PvP Ranked Gear. So came to the conclusion that what this is not set in stone, but what we're thinking is this is the equivalent to the Battlemaster, this side, and this is equivalent to the War Hero plus Ranked War Hero gear. So since we're doing the Guardian here, I'm just going to show you what the Guardian gear looks like and give you the stats. And just like my last video, if you want to just take a closer look at the stats, just pause the video whenever you want. So we're going to go with this guy, and just going to look at the one thing is nice that we saw is, like, I don't know if this is going to be live and when they do this for real. This is really nice. You can spend 400 regular Warzone comms at this time to basically customize your character to the way you want it, which is really cool. It's going to give everybody a lot of different, things. And again, like I said before, the alacrity. Keep in mind the alacrity. I haven't tested anything yet on my guy, but alacrity, I don't know if they're going to have mods with alacrity. It doesn't look like it, but the enhancements will. I think that's going to be huge. It's going to be a game changer in this game, but we'll find out. So anyway, let's take a look at the Partisan's Challenger headgear. I think this is more for the tank area. Yes, looks like it is. Oh, this is medium armor. Okay, never mind. This is Challenger. Okay, there's more. Let me see. The Challenger looks like it's medium. Where is it? This is the Vindicators. Here we go. This is the tank. Let's take a look at what it looks like for you. Let's see the Partisan Vindicators. This armor actually looks kind of good. I like it better than what I've seen on the Sith. It's just something different, which is cool. So that's what your look's going to look like here. Kind of cool. But everybody's going to have a different opinion on it. I like it. Looks pretty cool. So, anyways, let's get on to the good stuff. Let's see what the stats are for you Guardians out there who are going DPS. It looks like chest piece. The endurance, if you notice on all these items, it seems like they're doing heavy on endurance, and your main stats, in this case, would be the strength. A lot of expertise, some good power here, and some good surge for the sweepers. And take a look at the generator. Same thing again, a lot more strength, a lot more endurance. But look at the expertise, 191, it's a lot. And then look at the alacrity, 60. You're like, hey, what's going on with the alacrity? Well, the alacrity, it works everything. Speeds up your global cooldown from what I hear. Speeds up even your cast times. I mean, I know Guardians don't cast anything, I think. But it speeds up your global cooldown. It makes you hit faster, too, from what I hear. I haven't tested, so something to think about, guys. Alacrity, you may have to min-max some alacrity in there somewhere with, that might help you guys. Here's the legs. Again, more strength, more endurance, some good power. Let's look at the gloves. 128, 137. Again, same thing. From what I'm seeing here, I've noticed it looks like there's 150 expertise, and in some of the parts there's 190. I think what's going to happen is all the gear is going to be at 190. Expertise, maybe. I'm not sure. But I do know this. I know there is a cap out there for the expertise, which is it's 60% damage booster. I know on the test server I have 1840 expertise or something like that, and I'm at 64%. I'm sorry, 54% damage boost. So I'm thinking the cap's going to be 1900 expertise. So keep that in mind too. But it could change. This is the test server. But anyway, it's back on track. Sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. Here's your Vindicator headgear. Nice strength, nice endurance, some surge again. Your Vindicator's lightsaber, strength, endurance. My gear on the right, it's augmented, so it doesn't look like there's much more strength, but there actually is at 18. I mean, minus 18 from my side, and that's how much strength you're doing. I mean, I'm not a Vindicator. I'm not using that set. I mean, I'm using the set armoring, and that's about it. But look, I mean, look at the power on the left side of the Vindicator's lightsaber. Some good power. So you can focus. You can take out your power crystals and keep your expertise crystals in there. And I'm wondering, where are they getting that power from? If that's an 82 power crystal, that's sick. I don't know. I can't tell. But if that's an 82 power crystal, oof. But I doubt it, though. I think it's probably still some, what do you call it? It might be in the enhancements or something like that. But I'd really like, once this comes out, to see where they're getting all these stats from. And then it's a whole new game when it comes to min-maxing again. It's going to be pretty cool. So that's the Vindicator gear. Let's take a look at the War Leader gear. It's the same look. Let's check out the stats. Check out the endurance on that. That's a lot of endurance, and that's not even augmented yet. So, and you got the nice shield rating and defensive rating. From what I hear, guys, shield rating is actually going to work in this next patch. They're actually making shield rating useful and do what it's supposed to do. So that is huge. So tanks are going to be a lot harder to kill now, which they were before, but they're going to be even a lot harder now. So there's your stats for the chest piece, belt, good strength. I'm sorry, good endurance again. And the expertise is a lot more too, which is normal. This is the arm guards. Let's go ahead and check out the boots. Again, alacrity, defense, huge endurance, good strength. Here's the gloves, defense rating, accuracy, huge endurance. I mean, this, the stats. I mean, I was with a guy right here the other day, and he's just in regular gear, and he's like 26k hit points, and he's not in any of this gear or anything like that. So, but he's up to level 55. So there's going to be some huge. I don't play a Guardian, but I know there's going to be some huge numbers in hit points with these Guardians with this new patch. So it's going to be something cool to see. Partisan War Leader Greaves, the legs. Again, look at the endurance. It's huge. And that's good. I'd like to see a lot of tanks out there with some huge hit points for helping out the healers. And here's a headpiece. Again, huge endurance and a lot of absorption and shield rating. So that's pretty much it for the Jedi Guardian level 55 PvP gear. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me just show you one thing. This will be from 50 to 55. This is basically the equivalent to the Battlemaster gear, like I said earlier. But this is just want to show you something here. This would probably be like the War Hero gear, I guess. But one thing that's cool is you got the Challenger. I think that's for the. Is it the medium armor? Yeah, that's the medium armor. And what's happening is, look at the. Let's go, since we're on the Guardian one, let's look at the Vindicators. See, they got Conqueror Vindicators. That's like the War Hero, okay? And that's the stats for that. Let's just take a quick look. Conqueror Vindicator's chest guard, Vindicator's boots, and I'm going to zip through these. That way you can see what the stats are. Just pause the video when you want. And the Vindicator's belt. This armor does look different, so let me get through this and I'll show you what it looks like. Vindicator's arm guards. Alright, generator. It's pretty cool. Again, look at the alacrity on that. Alacrity is going to play a huge factor in this game now, which is for every class, even if you don't cast stuff. There's the greaves, gloves. Alright, headgear, which looks pretty good, and the lightsaber. Now, let's just go ahead and take a look at what this armor is going to look like. This does look different. It's a little bit different here. Doesn't look like Tron like that. Let's put all this stuff on. Actually, look like a Jedi now, which is actually cool. So maybe BioWare actually read the forums and said, why can't we look like Jedi no more instead of little submarine men? So here's what it looks like. It actually looks really good. Really, really cool. I like it. But main thing I run over to the side is keep in mind there is newer gear, which is called Firebrand gear, which kind of looks the same. Let's go look down here. Let's just do Firebrand Challengers. Let's take a look at that. And what I want to show you is Firebrand. Here it is. It's a little different. Just a little different. I mean, it got some, I guess, little metal armoring, just a little bit different here. But if you look at the stats, I think this is the ranked PvP gear. So maybe, hopefully, everybody's been asking for cross-server PvP matches for ranked war zones. Let's hope they do it. Because now it looks like they're taking into effect look at the requires highest PvP rating of 2400 just to get this gear. The only thing is, it's basically you can add all your mods into here. You know, you're just getting the look. Nothing special, I guess. It's just a look so far. But if it is, I mean, it's a different look. It's pretty cool. But, you know, I wish they'd give ranked Warzone gear that actually meant more hit points or whatever, more stats to help you for the ranked war zones. But who knows? So anyway, that's the quick review on the Jedi Guardian PvP level 55 gear and what it looks like and what you guys should expect to see in the patch 2.0. So I hope you guys liked the video. I'm going to try to do as many as I can before the patch comes out, all different classes, even if I don't play those classes. I'm just going to try to show you what the gear looks like and the stats look like, because I know a lot of people are interested in that stuff. So that's on the Guardian. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet and you like the videos, go ahead and subscribe. If you do like this video, just give me a like. If not, whatever. You don't have to. Comment, tell me what you'd like to see, how I can help you out. So I appreciate you watching the video, guys. This is Kid. We're out. Take care.